Okay, sorry, I was half in the middle of a cough. How you doing, Pisces? So here we are on Patron. Thank you for sticking in there. I really do appreciate it. We're going to try and bang a load out before the end, but I've got to do more over on YouTube now because everybody's kind of like getting a little bit tetchy, saying, Steve, I think you've done quite enough now just on Patreon. Can you do us some readings? So we're going to stick with that just for a little while. Still stick with the teaching stuff. Anyway. Let's see. So Pisces, what's Pisces got coming up this week, please? What's Pisces got coming up this week? So you got Bam, Stand and Deliver, Bam, Pam, thank you, ma'am. Something to do with Mama. Mama just killed a man. Someone just got killed. What is that? Someone just died, or someone just killed a man or something? I don't know. I think I was reading in the comment section that someone was saying that someone got shot in LA or something. I don't know. Because LA did come up a few times, but I'm just hearing I just killed a man or someone that may have just passed. Okay, could be a child. Okay, could be something to do with a child. I think that person was saying something in the comments about a child. I don't know, but I'm hearing like because this could be a child. Okay. What else am I picking up for you here? Ace of Wands. So yeah, there's this passion now, this kind of like released energy. Now we can try and figure out what's gone on. Okay, or I've just kind of realised what's gone on and I've just caught up, okay, and now there's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. A fresh, brand new start, okay, finding out things that you enjoy doing in life, okay, that bring passion. Excitement, okay. If you're in a relationship, it's basically just about adding excitement into the relationship. Spicing it up slightly. Let's see. Could be a new person that you're interested in. So there's two new energies here. Pisces, what we got coming up, please, this week? So you got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, possible Capricorn. These are also paradox numbers, yeah, but feeling optimistic, okay. Feeling mystic. I'm also hearing mystic. Mystic Meg. Some of you are fortune tellers and stuff like that, or tarot card readers, fortune telling. But yeah, this is like now feeling optimistic, feeling very good about the future, possibly going out to different places, traveling now and again, wherever that is. It'll just be somewhere that's more tranquil. I'm picking up that you might go for walks around woods or where there's water, okay, where there's water, and you might be like doing things that are very tranquil, okay. I'm also hearing tranquilizer for some reason. Oh, sorry.
I was just looking at my Pokemon.
Oh wow, so as I'm saying that, tranquil, my girlfriend plays Pokemon. What is that called on there? Tranquil. That's called a psychic, Pisces. Thanks. So I used to do this when my girlfriend was here before and I used to channel. She used to do these crossword puzzles where you used to have to fill in the gaps and the blanks with words. And she was doing it and I was thinking, why am I hearing Derek? And all of a sudden she'd be like, oh, thanks. And I'm like, what? She'd be like, oh, it's just that was the word I was looking for. Anyway, feeling tranquil, okay, feeling like you're going to go out. You could even be walking around a lake looking for fucking Pokemon. Some things that you do for your girlfriend. But I definitely keep picking up, like, going somewhere that's more tranquil, okay, obviously going towards somewhere that makes me feel good and I get good vibes around it, okay. I feel good vibes being here. So it would be like outdoors. Oh dear. Okay, so then you come up against this fucking ugly green monster. Okay, so you got Four of Pentacles. So yeah, no, I'm just joking. I don't know. You got Scorpio, possible placement of Aries, blocking someone out when you get there. When you get there, it's kind of like, well, I don't know why you turned up because the answer is no. Okay, so if your name's not down, you're not coming in. You're not really welcome. Someone's very difficult to get on with here. Some of you are staying at home because you want to earn some more money. Or someone's very tight-fisted here. Or it's family. Like you just, I mean, Pisces, we've had this for ages. Pisces that don't get on with family members. This is family members and blocking out people in the family, okay? Just not listening to them, you know. Your channel message for a start when we did YouTube, it was a lot about that. Look, just, you know, I'm just on the way out. I'm just on my way out. Please don't stop me asking me fucking negative shit and start blaming me for this and blaming me and pulling me apart, telling me what I'm wearing and what I'm not wearing and what I should be doing and everything else. I'm really not interested. So I don't want to talk to you. So it's kind of like trying to avoid someone, right? Trying to avoid and block them out of your life and not listen to what it is that they have to say. Okay. Now the Queen of Wands can be a Sagittarian placement. Can be. The only reason I'm looking at this as that is because of the blocked energy, okay, and then the energy that came with the Sagittarius in reverse, which means a temper, okay, temperature, or someone that's just like ready, like off like a skyrocket, and their temper goes from Jekyll or Jackie, Jekyll and Hyde, like really quickly, okay. So because of that, that's why you've got this Four of Pentacles. It's because it's just I can't be dealing with listening to the bullshit, okay. So you just cut the person off. Don't want to listen to it, okay. Haven't got time to stand around listening to poking fun and making fun and everything else. Pisces. So 8 of Wands, you could be with a Leo. They're trouble. Leo or an Aquarian, you could be blocking that person out for a lot of you. Let's see, feeling irritable or so about communicating or irritable. That's me, I get irritable, don't I? Yeah, I do get irritable. Let's see, Pisces. 5, oh, you got Sagittarius, Taurus energy here. For a lot of this could be family karma that you're going through, like a lot of shit in the family at the moment. Okay, again, Jen, Julian, Jason, Jackie, Jasmine. And this is to do with the ex got children, or it's you as children and the family, in-laws, outlaws, people, you know, Laura, what's her name, Laura. Let's see, Pisces this week. Because you've got this very strange energy of communicating and talking, but also not putting too much energy and effort into it. It's kind of like, yeah. Like, you know, can take it or leave it, you know, just, yeah. You know, a bit like that, like someone that you spend time with, but you're like, just, you're right, yeah. So yeah, you know, just families that don't get on. Is this your love life? Because if it is, you're more than likely not talking to them. Okay, and then some of this is just you lot that have been banging on about the ex with the children, and you're still going through it, and you're going through it, and going through it, and going through it. And you could have been going through it for years and years and years, and you're still going through it. Okay, I don't know, I can't tell whether you've still got a feeling for them. By now that should have been dead, gone and rotten and over. But again, some people do love to keep forcing themselves into karmic situations where they're not wanted. Okay, so it means that there could be a third party energy. It could be some of you that are still living in hope that the ex will suddenly miraculously change. You know, yeah, 10 of Wands is more of a burden, Pisces. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, yeah, so the karmic energy here is the karmic mother or the karmic father energy. Someone trying to get on with their life, but the Wheel of Fortune is a person that keeps trying to recollect and go back to the past all the time, okay? Going over the past, recollecting on the past. Karmic energy has now gone completely tits up and wrong, and it feels rotten and awful. Okay, things are really not going so well in someone's favour. Okay. Got the Two of Cups, which is a metaphysical connection, so there you go. A karmic Two of Cups is standing and floating around someone's energy. They may not even be doing anything. They could just be here, but just not doing anything about anything. That's 100% a metaphysical karmic energy, that life is spiraling out of control because they're so focused on the Two of Cups, and it may be because I'm so focused on the Two of Cups that I'm not with the person that's in the Six of Cups that isn't here, okay, yet, or isn't at all, but also focused on someone that's not here. It could be grieving. I'm also hearing I'm grieving over the loss of someone, and that's the Two of Cups energy, grieving over the person that's not here. Pisces, Queen of Cups, there you go, there's your love life, but there's the same sex relationship, 2 women or 2 men, and then you get the King of Swords. So your relationship is here if you're in one. There's just things going on around the family. Pisces, the Ace of Cups, things are getting better, the Star. Your energy starts to miraculously recover. You find more clarity to sort of like midweek. Pisces, 5 of Wands, and then a 5 starts arguing again, man. You got a 5 here. This could be a Sagittarius or a Taurus placement. It doesn't have to be. It's not all Tauruses and Sagittarians, but they are 5 energies. Okay, so it depends on who and what and where you find conflict and what part of that chart it is that they have in their chart, whereabouts it is, because that's your opposition. When you come up at like 7 of Swords, 5s, stuff like that, that means, and 4s, there are things like oppositions. People that within your chart that you're not on the same page with, you're not on the same wavelength. Someone that you just equivotably cannot get through to. They don't change for you and you don't change for them. Miraculously, at some points you do, and then most of the time you don't, okay? So it's kind of like we talk now and again, but that's about it. Like a bit of a hello, good morning, good night, that's it. Or not even a good night, just more of, oh, all right. And then, you know, avoid the person because of their temper. I mean, normally, I don't know a lot of guys that have tempers around women. If they do, then that's a bad circumstance, but I don't know of any. I do know a lot of women that do have a lot of go at guys, because I am a guy and I do hear it from the lads that say, fucking hell, bruv. She's gone off on one again, fucking getting it in the fucking ear hole over something. And geezers are pretty much like, oh, bruv, what is wrong with them? Like, you know, why they was in such a fucking temper? You know, I can I can only me and Emily, we don't get into arguments anymore, do we?
No.
We're gonna do this on the teaching tier and on the vlog as well. The next teaching one I'm going to do is talk about how bad our relationship was in the past and how good it is now when you go different directions in life. But if you want that, we'll talk about that over on the teaching tier. Anyway, so Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords for? Someone's spying. It could be the child or the loss of a child, but again, it's kind of like someone shoots a message to someone and the other person doesn't reply to it. This is, bing, my phone's gone off, and this is like, oh, just leave that in the archives of, like, not read. And they kind of like, well, they haven't read the message. This is finding out that someone may have sent a message, but they haven't opened it to read it, okay? So it's kind of like where your phone might have loads of, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 messages or something, and they're all piling up and you don't answer them. You've seen the fact that they're there, but you've not answered it. Okay, so it might be someone that calls or rings or texts you, or you do, and they don't answer. Okay, or someone sends a message and the other person doesn't reply to it. Okay, so they may have known that this person has sent a message, but they're more than likely just not answering it. Now that can be anyone in your life. Okay, anybody. Ace of Wands. 6 could be a Gemini or Capricorn. I don't know, there's like this recovered energy, trying to recover from something, and I'm trying to get over something and focus on me. Queen of Wands, the Sun, Leo, maybe, the family. Someone is feeling very optimistic about the future. It's kind of like family involvement and relationship. 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, man. Yeah, getting these 5s. Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 5 energy, or a Gemini. See here, is a Gemini with a Sag and Taurus placement. That is completely goes against all parts of mine. But here, you see, so you got a 6, Gemini or Capricorn, someone that also possibly has Sagittarius and Taurus or Taurus in their chart that isn't compatible with maybe a Scorpio energy here. Unless you get the person that is also as life path 4. That makes things really goddamn difficult. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. There's work opportunities and money opportunities, but there are definitely arguments that are coming up within the family, maybe within your relationship, depending on how argumentative that is. What is the Ace of Cups? 8 is a Leo, 8 of Wands. A Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You've got men and women here now. You've got a counterpart, which is a Queen of Wands and an 8 of Wands around 8s. Okay, which means that is a couple that are together around the Sun. And this, they're talking, they're in communication. So if there is a third party energy here, the 5s could well be the person that's getting wound up, the fact that these two are together here. 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is the Moon and the 4 of Wands. Well, no one's hiding secrets if you know a person's with someone. You've got Virgo placements, you've got twin flame soulmate, You got family to deal with. Like if you're in a relationship, you have to deal with their family and your family. Knight of Cups is the Five of Cups. There's a third energy here that keeps wanting to reach out to someone that's in a relationship. So that's the third party energy. Ten of King of Pentacles now. You got another man energy. There could be quite a few options here. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is a karmic energy that's here. Cancerian, or the loss of a Cancerian, or life path 7. What is that involving? Because that's the Chariot. Three of Swords. Heartbreak over a Cancerian, or someone that's ill, and that was relating to the remote viewing of cancer, heart disease, lung disease, illness, the loss of, grieving, also, and then also third party relationship, if any of you are just relating to the third party relationship. What's the Two of Cups is the donkey, that's part of the Two of Cups, that's not putting any effort in anyway, isn't really doing anything, could be a Capricorn energy. What is the Queen of Cups? Is Libra energy, and 2, I don't know, man, I'm picking up this energy of like going to court or spying. What's the Justice energy here? The Magician. Someone's manifesting their relationship, but someone's not prepared to go towards the relationship. So there could be a third energy. What's the King of Swords? King of Swords is another 5. Man, this has got to relate to the Taurus reading. Taurus reading is the only one that came up with every 5 in the reading. It's here. The loss of a husband, a father, a wife, or siblings are just always fucking rowing with one another. Ace of Cups, Sagittarius, another 5. You got metaphysical and physical. What's Temperance energy here for? 3. Pisces involved. Going to court, going to the hospital and doctors. What's the Star for? Is someone spying, not watching, catfishing, not speaking, not talking, not doing anything, just watching what goes on in everybody else's life. The High Priestess, Judgment. As a karmic ex-person that's watching tarot card readings or stuff online, someone that keeps just holding on to a karmic connection that isn't there anymore. That's also grieving the loss of a loved one. It's like a wedding, a funeral, you know, that as well. It's also, that's the spirit that goes up into the sky. Okay, there, so that's grieving and loss. There's also like hospitals and being ill, someone. And also trying to recollect and say something, but what is that Judgment energy there for? Because it's either they're just there or they're not speaking. Because it can also be a ghost energy, 7 of Swords. Someone here is very deceptive, keep trying to get back into an energy here somewhere. I don't know. This is just trying to come back into a soul group as well. But it might be family gatherings and family meetings and stuff going towards it, but running towards Judgment here. So you got karmic exes floating around. You got going to and from hospital and visits at hospitals if anybody's very ill. You've got an accident that could be very much here as well, so you've got to be very careful about that. Could be an Aquarian that's really grieving, but they have this High Priestess connected to them, and the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands next to them. Someone that could really be causing, I don't know, I can't work out their mind. It's very scattered. They're not thinking straight here. What's this 7 of Swords for? Yeah, it's a child. Could be the loss of a child. Because it's also here, you see, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is the loss of a person. That's where the Cancerian is. That's where this 3 is. That's where this Cancerian energy kind of is, of a 7, of around a person or a child, and this is a spirit in the sky. Someone could have lost someone here. What's the 5 of Wands? Don't forget, these kind of things in life can be the involvement of you or your partner, or you and your partner here. 5 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Oh, I know what we didn't do, the 10 of Swords. We didn't do the, well, we will do it now, but you've kind of got this conclusion, Pisces, here, of where there is a third party, but there's more also physical loss of a human being. It's kind of like the funeral and the wedding stuff that kind of came up. This is more of the funeral-based kind of reading here. You've definitely got like a metaphysical connection that's kind of like not really doing anything. They might be trying to reach out to say that they've lost someone or something. But Judgment in always about an ex coming back. Okay? It's about a karmic return. It's about the loss of someone or something. Okay? And it can also be a good energy for some, which means that it can be a receiving energy. That's when people say, I've been sitting waiting for karma to strike someone down for fucking years. You know, and you may have missed it. You know, someone wins. Okay? Because there's a 2, Libra. Win or lose. Okay? It's karma that sorts that out. Let's kind of do this now, Pisces. We did the messages of closure. The hidden truth. Show me what is coming. What is coming from this Knight of Swords. Of the hidden truth. I was supposed to do this at the beginning for you, and I forgot. I don't want to know. So someone here is kind of like, I don't want to know. I don't want involvement in it. I really don't. I haven't got time to speak. I definitely haven't got time to go through all this bullshit and all of this fucking fives and all of these arguments and fucking narking and pushing my buttons and asking me questions I don't want to give you. So I don't want anything to do with it. Okay. So I don't want to know. I'm not interested. Okay. So it's telling someone or walking off from them and not listening. Ace of Wands, whoever that is, it's up to you whether that be a sibling or love interest. I feel so happy with you. So there's your relationship that you may be in, but a family dynamic is just, I'm not bothered about the. And then there's also a third energy that may be feeling that, but still energetically connected. Can't walk away from what you can't see. Queen of Wands. I daydream about a life with you. So again, someone's just daydreaming up in the metaphysical, just dreaming. Watch the 6 of Swords. I watch your social media. So you do have someone that might be watching out for like a third party ex type sort of thing. The daydreaming with a life with you from the Queen could be where the King turned up, but we kind of we got rid of it, but it was here somewhere, wasn't it? What is the 4 of Pentacles? I can't get enough of you. So again, someone has got hold of someone like a vice grip and they're not letting go of the person for a karmic ex. So if there are any karmic ex floating around there really considering going into a scenario with a person you know is in a relationship, I wouldn't bother. Okay? Because the 4 of Pentacles is a locked energy of karma, meaning it's dharma, meaning they're supposed to be together. You can spend a long time trying to get in with the 4 but get blocked out. Okay? So that's the 2 of Cups karmic energy that keeps getting told no or blocked or just non-existent energy. Struggling to move away. 8 of Wands. I do love you. So someone's in love with a person. Let's clarify this Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups here? I want to make amends. So you do have one of these people that keeps wanting to make this amends. That did come up. Keeps wanting to try and make up, trying to get back on side with someone. The King of Swords. I admire you. There is someone in a relationship here. The Star. Or the person just admires the person that wants them so bad, but they're in a relationship. I don't know why this happened. So that was the grief, that was the karmic energy, the loss, the coming back, the past, the ex. That card has, I don't know why this happened. So they're in states of shock or grieving, or that is the karmic ex that can't put the pieces together of why destiny didn't turn out the way they thought it was going to. The future changed. That's what I'm saying. Future changes. So, like, you know, you've got to watch my tarot, the teaching one I'm going to do next for people. Okay, that'll explain a lot about changing and why does it happen and why did it happen and why did it not, and the feelings that are created by you believing it will. All of that kind of stuff, okay? I need security, I feel the sexual tension. Yeah, someone is still, I can't be with you. Someone's still feeling a very hypnotic connection with a person that possibly has a connection with another person. And I can't be with you, I need security, but I feel the tension, I don't know why this happened. So, yeah, there's a karmic ex here that's struggling to move on with their life and try to, you know, can't separate themselves from the karmic energy. Okay, so they're finding it very difficult to move on. That's not a laughing matter. They're just probably going through their awakening. You know, spiritual karmic awakening, attachment to a soulmate that has an attachment to another, and it's really just about ascension. That's what it is for. Okay, to teach you about codependency and addiction. That's what you have to go through. You have to go through that pain and torment to really get out those hidden depth qualities of darkness that are within you. That's the only thing that can really do it so much better than a doctor or anybody else is a karmic twin flame. Okay? That'll get rid of all the karmic energy and that'll make you and force you change more so than what it will, you know, when things are okay. Because when they're okay, they're all right. You don't have any karma with anybody. When things go completely tits up and you can't get through to someone, that's when you know that you got a fucking shitload of karma with that person. And it's about, like, you know, fighting, grieving, loss, confusion, can't get through, blocked, not talking, not speaking. What do I do? Still feel the tension. I still feel hypnotically connected to them. Do they me? I don't know. I'm not speaking to them. I don't know where they are. I haven't spoken to them in ages. I need a personal reading. I need to say, you know. So, you know, what's happening to me? You're having a spiritual awakening with a person. Okay? So, there you go. That's what you've got. Thanks for sticking in there. And stay tuned for your next reading that we do for you.